If you see the seed oil, which basically a lot of people say is fine, whatever it is, but if you see the seed oil, one is destitute of micronutrients. Two, there's a early studies shows that during like 80s, literature shows that it produced aldehydes with seed oil consumption. And also at the same time, seed oil was a really high in deuterium. And what's the problem with deuterium is too much of deuterium can decrease the nanometer mitochondria. The thing is, if you really care about your health, you should look at your mitochondria health. Which basically, if you eat too much of seed oil, literally not eating too much, literally even though you're just like consuming seed oil, you will have a lot of like deuterium in your body. It is which basically around like 270, which are twice than we are adapted to, which are animal fats. If you see the grass fed beef, it has like 115 per million of deuterium. Then our body will create our own metabolic water with low concentration of deuterium, which are perfect for our body. The problem with seed oil is it has like too much of deuterium, like 270, twice more than we are adapted to. That's the problem with the seed oil. Too much of deuterium. And also, even though a lot of people say seed oil consumption can make you heart disease, whatever it is, like all the bad study, not bad study, all like bad consequence of eating seed oil, of consumption of to consume seed oil. But the problem is that is all the study that are available, all of them was association, which basically they don't have the cause cause and effects studies. What I mean is association studies. I give the analogy is we imagine there's a 20% in a class. In one class there's a 20%. There's a one kid who really intelligence, their academic was so perfect, like so their result is like so great compared to other students in their class. And the class see that the one student that really great in academics, they eating, they always like wiping the window every Monday. Doesn't mean like we should like conclude to ourselves, to all the student, that we should wipe the window every Monday so that we can get better at academic. It is the same thing with the association study. They are not cause and effect study. Seed oil, if you want to know the seed oil, the cost of eating to consume a lot of seed oil, we have to control everything. I mean everything. If this group sun exposure is like 30 minutes, this group also spend outside, get the sun exposure around like 30 minutes. You imagine this group is not consuming seed oil at all, and this group consuming a lot of seed oil. That's the difference. That's the only they changed. But other than that, all was the same. This not consuming alcohol, this also not consuming alcohol. This also not like taking drugs, this also not taking drugs. Was basically all the same. Literally, you imagine your clothes, whatever, because your clothes also affect on you. If you wear like polyester, which has microplastic, it also can affect your health. So basically, you have to control everything, like your clothes, your sun exposure, your sleep, like everything. But we don't have that kind of study. So basically, all was like association. So we cannot like conclude that seed oil will like make you get a heart disease. We cannot like concluding that. But we can see that seed oil are really destitute of micronutrients, which basically we don't get enough of nutrients. And also too, it has like high in deuterium, which basically can damaging our nanometer mitochondria, which basically no reason to consuming like high deuterium. And three, which basically seed oil are double bonded, which basically it prone to lipid peroxidation, which are not stable when oxidized. And also if you see the seed oil, it's literally already oxidized in a shelf. Even though without, literally there's a seed oil that get the oxygen exposure, literally it's already been oxidized, even though you are not heated it, even though you are not like heated it yet. But and also seed oil literally can integrate our cell membrane, which basically mis- which basically makes easily oxidized by sun, and this can cause like sunburn. This why it is because seed oil has like high amount of linoleic acids, which basically the ratio like 60% compared to what compared to like our adapted to, which are 4%. As a monogastric as a monogastric digestive system, we as human has a monogastric digestive system. We cannot ferment the linoleic acid, which basically too much of linoleic acids will be like integrated our cell membrane, our tissue, which basically can oxidize by sun easily. So that's why if you see the people consuming low amount of linoleic acids, we still need linoleic acid, but a really low amount, which are 4%, compared to the cedo, which are 60%, like 60. Compared to that gap, it's like how crazy it is. Like so, basically, too much of linoleic acids make you easily sunburn. So if you care about your look, care about your aesthetic, avoid at all costs consuming seed oil, which are high in linoleic acid. And also, I mean that's it. Compared to the people who didn't like consuming too much of seed oil, and also people consuming high amount of seed oil, linoleic acid, deuterium, like is literally easily oxidized. Compared to the people consuming like saturated fat, which are animal fat, which are stable, the most stable when oxidized, compared to this group, which are consuming high amount of seed oil, which are not stable when oxidized, and also at the same time, the, the deuterium content, the integrated in your cell membrane, which basically make you sunburn easily. So basically, there's no point to consume like seed oil at all, literally. So I mean that's for the video. Thanks for watching. Peace. If you want to optimally being healthy and you want to look good, you want to look attractive, this the key is literally your health. And this like including your diet too. Either it's like you're carrying your sleep, you're carrying to get the sun, you're carrying your environment, but the thing is including diet too can make you more attractive and optimally healthy. So link in the description below where I has a course, online course, all my knowledge about the optimal diet that can make you more attractive, look better, and also like have a optimal health. Link in the description below.